How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean. Welcome back to my channel where we like to poke a little fun at the mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? And oh boy, Yang's polling is looking pretty good for the most part. Now, this is not indicative of him making the debate. I just want to go ahead and say that. But every time they do include him in polling, he's competition. And to show everybody else, you know, out there, the doubters, that he is a viable candidate, smack a like on this video, help it gain some traction so he can show people, because there hasn't been actual like polling on screen a lot besides sometimes Paget or Kai, where there's actual proof of him, you know, doing very well, and we're going to show that today. So he is debate stage bound. Believe that. Make sure you smack a like. I mean, I don't say that hardly any of my videos early on. So I appreciate if you guys would do that. Not just for me, but so people can actually understand this. Over on my community post, I did post this right here. Oh, people's already commenting. That's cool. Let me go ahead and heart those real quick. You know, I always do that. Always do that. Okay, so this came out on December 3rd, but the poll was taking October 10th through the 11th, and it has Yang at 11%. When they do include him, he blows out the competition. If you guys want to talk about this, debate about this, besides just the comment section in this video, you guys can go ahead and hang out here, and you know, I'll be there too, and we can talk about this. It's an older poll that they waited until December 3rd to release. A lot of the other polls that a lot of the other candidates get released a lot sooner. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if they're trying to drag their feet. That way people think that he's doing bad based off old polls, and so he slowly loses, you know, traction because people think he's not doing very well, and then oops, oh, here's a poll where he was actually doing well, right? So let's go ahead and look at that. Over on YouGov.com, you can't find, there's no link, there's no list to any polling that they do. Yeah, I had to come to 538 latest polls update throughout the day just to get a basic poll. So if you guys want, 538.com, all the polls are there. I normally don't link videos off you know, to sites off YouTube, because whenever you do that, YouTube kind of destroys your video, because I like to keep people, you know, on their site, not on other sites. So I kind of understand on YouTube's point. So 538.com, Project 538, go check that out, /polls, and you can check this kind of stuff out. Okay, so here's the most important ones that qualify him for the debate. Show right here, December 4th through the 5th. These are daily updates, and it has Yang at 3%, and it doesn't show like 3 point anything, but he is slowly rising. Bloomberg just entered the race, giving millions upon millions upon millions of dollars of ads. He's pretty much buying his way to the campaign, so that's the reason why he entered at 4%. Overshadowed Yang a little bit, but he's definitely stepping up. And they have Yang or Gabbard at 0%, which maybe they're starting to do this to Gabbard now. For this debate to come out the 4th and the 5th, something's up with that. I don't see her polling at 0%. I don't see that. You know, I just don't see that. This is added December 5th. So Yang is getting up there. He's doing well. He has till the 12th to qualify. And he's doing pretty good. 3% here. But right here we have him at a qualifying 4%. This was December. No, this one was October 31st to November 3rd. Let's see if we go to these other ones here. We'll see. Yang is down to 2%. But this is a YouGov poll, so we all know how YouGov does this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So Yang is at a 4% tie, with Gabbard coming in at a close 2%. 4%. So that's pretty good. He's doing well. He's meeting a lot of these deadlines, a lot of these polls. But let's go to the big one. This was recorded October 10th to the 11th, but released December 3rd. Maybe I'm wrong about that. You guys let me know, but this is what it shows right here. This was updated on December 3rd, and this was an October 10th to the 11th poll. Yang was at 11%. I think the reason why they dragged out so long on this October 10th, the October 11th date, and then released it on December 3rd, maybe this is just this site exclusive thing. I don't know, but if they're doing that, they're waiting. They're showing old polls and waiting months before they release Yang's high polls. That way he'll be now only a distant 3 and 4% up here, like we see when he was an 11%. That is crazy. 11%, guys. 11%. Let's go down here and check a few more. Here was back in November, late November. So Yang at 2%, 4%. See, they got him at a distant 1%. Victory Research, Biden up 6. Why they all have Biden going up? I just don't believe that. You know what I mean? I don't believe that. Here's another one. Emerson College did a Yang versus Trump poll, and it had Yang beating out Trump at a large margin, 46 to 42%. I mean, it's not huge, it's not a landslide, but it's definitely larger than what Hillary lost to Trump by. So Yang 49% to Trump 51. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. But they did a second poll and had Yang coming out on top. So I don't know. I also have Sanders at a 26% not beating Trump, and everybody else, of course, doesn't beat. They did a lot of Biden polls here. So yeah, guys. Just so if you guys want to check out some of these polls and you guys want to see, what's going on with this, you can't go to YouGov.com. YouGov. Let's see if I can show you guys. Okay, here on YouGov poll, you can't find anything anywhere. They don't have no link to anything. They have ratings of different people. If you have to search by Yang, and when you search by Yang, you just get his public figure bio. You don't get any debates. None of these are just different debates. YouGov Out Magazine, they don't link to anything. They don't. I mean, and in fairness, they pretty much do it to every candidate. So I don't understand why YouGov hosts polls, but they don't release them on their own website. You have to go to like 538 to do that. It makes no sense to me. So yes, Yang is on the cusp of qualifying. I'm going to keep updating you guys on this every day if I have to, just so you guys all know. You know what I mean? There are some polls where Yang is doing tremendous. Some polls where he's not as well known. Those are probably places where he doesn't have as much advertising going on and stuff like that. So it's all word of mouth and Yang gang guys out there. So that is what it is. Also, at a last minute update here, signatures are needed for states that require immediate attention. Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. Other states: Delaware, Kentucky, Maryland, Montana, Mississippi. If you are one in the listed areas or have close friends or relatives in the listed areas, we need your help to obtain signatures, even if it's just one. So they give easy instructions on how to do it. They have just a few pages you can click out. You print them off. You have people sign. It's actually super, super easy. So you guys go to the yangdaily10.com up here, yangdaily10.com, and they give you all of the just those tools to help. We need all of these, especially these 3 states here: Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. If you live in these states, get on the grind, guys. All right, get on the grind. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Come hang out with us, and until next time, I'll see you guys.